Preparation is key to successful negotiations. In this section, we will explore techniques for preparing yourself for negotiations, including understanding your objectives, conducting research, and anticipating possible scenarios. Clarifying your objectives. Before entering negotiations, it is important to clarify your objectives and desired outcomes. We will discuss techniques for setting specific goals, identifying your priorities, and defining your walkaway point. By having a clear understanding of your objectives, you can negotiate with purpose and focus. Set specific goals. Determine what you want to achieve through the negotiation process. Is it securing a certain price, establishing a long-term partnership, or obtaining favorable terms? Clearly define your goals to provide direction and focus during negotiations. Identify priorities. Prioritize your objectives based on their importance and relevance to your overall business strategy. Consider factors such as profitability, customer satisfaction, market positioning, or long-term growth. This will help you determine which objectives are non-negotiable and which ones can be more flexible. Understand trade-offs. Recognize that not all objectives can be achieved simultaneously. There may be trade-offs or concessions you need to make during negotiations. Identify the areas where you are willing to be flexible and the areas where you need to stand firm to protect your interests. Define your walkaway point. Determine your walkaway point, which is the lowest acceptable outcome or the point at which the negotiation is no longer beneficial to your business. This helps you set boundaries and avoid making concessions that undermine your objectives. Consider long-term implications. Evaluate the long-term implications of the negotiation outcomes. Will the agreement align with your business strategy? Will it contribute to sustainable growth and profitability? Consider not only immediate gains, but also the broader impact on your business. Conduct research and analysis. Gather relevant market information, competitor analysis, and industry trends to inform your negotiation objectives. Understand the market dynamics, pricing benchmarks, and the needs of your customers. This data will help you set realistic and informed objectives. Communicate internally. Share your objectives and desired outcomes with your internal team or stakeholders who may be involved in the negotiation process. Ensure alignment and gather input to refine your objectives based on different perspectives. Remain flexible. While it is important to clarify your objectives, remain flexible during negotiations. Be open to creative solutions or alternatives that may achieve your underlying interests even if they differ from your initial expectations. By clarifying your objectives, you set a clear direction and focus for negotiations. This allows you to make informed decisions, effectively communicate your priorities, and work towards achieving outcomes that align with your business goals. Regularly evaluate and adjust your objectives as needed to ensure they remain relevant and respond to evolving circumstances. Thorough research is essential to gather information that can support your negotiation position. We will discuss techniques for researching market trends, competitor offerings, and customer preferences. By being well-informed, you can make persuasive arguments and demonstrate your expertise during negotiations. Market research. Study the market trends, industry dynamics, and economic factors that may impact the negotiation. Analyze market reports, industry publications, and online resources to understand the current market conditions, pricing trends, and customer demands. Competitor analysis. Research your competitors to gain insights into their offerings, pricing strategies, and market positioning. Identify their strengths, weaknesses, and any unique selling points they may have. This information will help you differentiate your value proposition and make informed comparisons during negotiations. Customer analysis. Understand your target customers' preferences, needs, and pain points. Conduct surveys, interviews, or focus groups to gather feedback directly from your customers. Analyze customer data and feedback to identify their priorities and determine how your offerings align with their requirements. Product knowledge. Deepen your understanding of your own products or services. Familiarize yourself with the features, benefits, and unique selling points of your offerings. This knowledge will enable you to effectively articulate the value proposition and address any questions or objections that may arise during negotiations. Financial analysis. Evaluate the financial aspects relevant to the negotiation, such as pricing structures, cost structures, profit margins, and return on investment. Understand your own financial capabilities and limitations as well as the financial implications for the other party. This analysis will inform your negotiation strategy and help you make sound financial arguments. Legal and regulatory considerations. Stay informed about the legal and regulatory requirements relevant to the negotiation. Research applicable laws, regulations, and industry standards to ensure compliance and avoid potential risks. Consult with legal professionals if needed to gain a thorough understanding of the legal landscape. Networking and industry connections. Leverage your professional network and industry connections to gather insights and perspectives from experts and experienced professionals. Attend industry events, conferences, and networking forums to stay updated on the latest trends and gain valuable insights from industry leaders. Data analysis. Utilize data analysis tools and techniques to extract meaningful insights from your own business data, such as sales records, customer feedback, and market research data. Analyzing data can reveal patterns, trends, and opportunities that can inform your negotiation strategy. By conducting comprehensive research, you equip yourself with valuable knowledge and insights that support your negotiation position. This information allows you to make data-driven arguments, anticipate counterarguments, and demonstrate your expertise during negotiations. Regularly update and expand your research to stay with market dynamics and emerging trends, enabling you to negotiate from a position of strength and confidence. Anticipating possible scenarios helps you prepare for various negotiation situations. We will explore techniques for identifying potential objections, considering alternative solutions, and developing counterarguments. By anticipating scenarios, you can respond confidently and adaptively during negotiations. Identify potential objections. Consider the concerns, objections, or resistance that the other party may raise during the negotiation. Put yourself in their shoes and think about their motivations, priorities, and potential areas of disagreement. By identifying potential objections in advance, you can persuasive arguments to address them. Analyze alternative solutions. Explore alternative solutions or compromises that may be acceptable to both parties. Think creatively and consider different options that could meet the underlying interests or needs of both sides. This approach allows you to be flexible during negotiations and find mutually beneficial outcomes. Develop counterarguments. Anticipate the arguments or counteroffers the other party may present. Develop well-reasoned counterarguments based on your research, data, or other supporting evidence. By preparing strong counterarguments, you can confidently respond to the other party's positions and maintain a persuasive negotiation stance. Consider different scenarios. Visualize different negotiation scenarios based on various factors such as the other party's negotiation style, potential compromises, or unexpected developments. Consider best case, worst case, and likely scenarios. By mentally preparing for different outcomes, adapt your strategy and responses accordingly. Plan for concessions. Anticipate areas where you may need to make concessions or compromises. Prioritize your objectives and identify the areas where you are willing to be more flexible. Consider potential trade-offs that may be necessary to reach a mutually satisfactory agreement. Research past negotiations. Learn from past negotiation experiences to identify common patterns, challenges, and successful strategies. Review feedback, analyze outcomes, and extract lessons that can inform your approach in future negotiations. Use this knowledge to anticipate similar scenarios and proactively address potential issues. Seek input from colleagues or mentors. Collaborate with colleagues or seek guidance from mentors who have experience in negotiations. Share your anticipated scenarios and seek their input or advice. They may provide valuable insights, alternative perspectives, or advice based on their own experiences. Rehearse and role-play. Practice responding to anticipated scenarios through role-playing or mock negotiations. This exercise allows you to refine your arguments, test different approaches, and gain confidence in your negotiation skills. Solicit feedback from others involved in the role-play to further improve your responses. By anticipating scenarios, you empower yourself to navigate negotiation situations more effectively. This preparation enables you to respond with clarity, confidence, and adaptability. Remember that while anticipation is valuable, remaining open to unexpected developments and actively listening during the negotiation process is also important to foster constructive dialogue and reach mutually beneficial agreements.